Welcome back guys. I hope you have understood the basic concept of abstraction and how this principle helps in keeping your class interface and implementation separate. In next video, I'm going to talk about another more important principle of oops, that is inheritance, and how this inheritance play a very big role in software engineering. Let's get started. Alright guys, now we will talk about inheritance. This is again another important concept, and this is also exists in a real world domain. I'm going to talk about overview on inheritance, then we'll talk about few benefits. I mentioned one diagram over here where I'm trying to show that child class has borrowed some traits from the parent class, like the shape, color, and different attributes, right? So this is a very realistic concept that exists in real world domain. Whenever any new species is born, that new species borrows some traits from the parents in terms of color, shape, or size, and apart from that, that species also has their own additional attributes. Guys, this same concept applies to a software world when we are talking about inheritance in oops. So what exactly inheritance in terms of software? So it is known as transfer of traits from one object to another, or you can call it as a transfer of traits from one class to another. So when I'm saying transfer of traits, I mean the class attributes and function will transfer from one class to another when inheritance happens. Means when new class is created from another class, the new class will acquire attributes and function of a class from which it is created. This new class is called child class or subclass or derived class, and class from which it is created is called base class or parent or superclass. We can give any terminology, guys. As I mentioned earlier, child class can also have additional attributes and functions apart from parent class. This is a very interesting concept which enables software programmer to reuse the existing classes without reinventing the wheel. Now coming to the different categories of inheritance, we have 5 types of inheritance. We have single, multiple, multi-level, hierarchical, and hybrid. Let's understand all of these. Single inheritance, when a child class have only single parent. So you can see class B is derived from class A. Multiple inheritance, when a given child class have more than one parent. So you can see class B is having class A and C as a parent. Hierarchical inheritance, when one class having more than one child, or in other words, when multiple child classes are having single parent. So here you can see class B, C, and D are having single parent, that is class A. Multi-level, when a child class is created from another child class. So in this diagram you can see class C is a child of class B, and class B itself again a child of class A. Hybrid inheritance, this is a combination of, guys, multiple and hierarchical inheritance. So you can see class B and class D are inherited from class A in a hierarchical fashion, and class C is derived from class B and D in a multiple fashion. So these are the important types of inheritance that we do while implementing any code. Coming to benefits, guys, so it has important benefits like reusability, extensibility, modularity, and security. Reusability means we don't need to create new classes if the functionality is already there in the existing classes. We can simply, extend or inherit those classes and add additional attributes to that. So that gives another important key benefit, that is extensibility. Another thing is modularity. So it enables software programmer to create more specialized classes by inheriting general classes instead doing changes or updating in single class. This brings the modularity and better class relationships. Security, guys, if mistakenly child class has exposed some important attribute to outer world, it will not impact the parent class attribute. If any data corruption occurs in child class, parent class would remain intact. So this way you can ensure security among different classes when they are interacting with each other. I'm sure, guys, you have got a fair idea of inheritance, what exactly that means and how you can do in oops, and what are various types of inheritance. In case if you have any query, do let us know by commenting in comment section. We will try our level best to resolve your query. Thank you for listening. Wish you a very happy learning. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and share this video. And if you would like to get more updated videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll see you in next video.